3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. LeBron James is out there with Garbage Man. Then there's Easy Breezy. And it's Rose. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
First one falls for him.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Here's Johnson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Shot on the wing, and the shot falls short this time.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Pass to Labissiere. Johnson against Rose. Back to Labissiere. Tries it from 19. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one. James against Shaq. LeBron gathering speed. And James throws it down.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Johnson, the pass to Labissiere. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Labissiere's got 4 points in the quarter. Now here's James. The kick out to Rose. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, I like the awareness Rose shows there, guys. I mean, good feel that time from Rose to put it up right off the catch.
Now the East All-Stars with it. And here is Labissiere. 22 points for him. Goes up on the wing. A rebound by Hagen. Hagen's got 15 rebounds here tonight. There's a good screen. To the paint. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Johnson. LeBron with the block.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. So the West ends up going with the new group.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
The West All-Stars on D. They lead by 1. Here's Labissiere. And another miss by the East.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Here's Wade, and then Wade slams it in.
Great IQ from the young Wade. Decided to keep it, and it paid off.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the East. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
Chalk up 2 there.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, that goes in.
Well, nice to see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, my idol, knocking down that mid-range jumper.
Duncan with the screen on Johnson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defensive foul. Shaquille O'Neal.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Kobe's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Labissiere. And here's Kobe. Bird covered. 5 to shoot. Here's Bryant. Bird with some nice D. The West leading by 3. This one for 3. Rebound by Kobe. Now Labissiere. He's got 22.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Duncan. Johnson with it. Wade picks him up. In the corner, it's Bryant over Jokic. And another miss by the East.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Jokic with a screen on Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Jokic. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's stolen by Wade. And Wade slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability of Wade? What a finish.
The East trail by 5. Launches it. And Labissiere gets it to go. Labissiere's got 25 points.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning it.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play.
Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's a close game here in Indianapolis. Pass to Labissiere. Six on the shot clock. Oh, wow! And he jams it with authority.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there.
Well, I think that tells you a little something about them as a team, guys. I mean, they don't just want to beat you. They want to beat you down and beat you at your own game.
And some changes here for the East. Olajuwon's checked in for O'Neal, and Kawhi Leonard comes in for Labissiere. Garnett with the screen for Jordan. Pass to Garnett. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And the East has possession. Outside Bryant. LeBron against Leonard. To the inside. It's rebounded by the West.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Garnett with the screen for Jordan. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his first foul. The East making a switch. Curry's checked in. There's 1:59 left to play here in the third. Garnett with a screen on Curry. Here's Jordan. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And now a 6-point West All-Star lead. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Curry kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Easy Breezy. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
Jordan the pass to Easy Breezy. Garnett with a screen on Kobe. Here's Easy Breezy. Back to Jordan. 6 to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And it's Jokic missing. The East trail by 4. Bryant with it. He's picked up by James. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
You know, Leonard, very effective from downtown. That wasn't always the case. He's really worked to become a laser from 3.
Here's LeBron. East grabs the miss. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Here's Bryant, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an and one.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the West. Rose comes in for Easy Breezy. Here's Rose. 12 points for him. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he lays it straight in. Rose has got the game tied up here for the West All-Stars.
Well, decision-making is something Rose is really good at. Excellent at reading the defense and then exploiting the pick and roll.
Bryant. And another miss by the East.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Jordan backs for 2. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Ryan is out there with Labissiere. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Olajuwon in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Olajuwon dishes to Labissiere. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist from Labissiere. Kobe's got 27 points.
And you talk about pure scorers, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Labissiere, the pass to Olajuwon.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. You might as well just get out of the way when that's the case.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Garnett. And the rejection by Giannis. Easy breezes checked in for LeBron.
Substitution on court.
Duncan with a screen on Kobe. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Giannis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis kicks to Labissiere. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. The West trails by 5. Garnett with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Garnett. Here's easy breezy. Back to Garnett. Now here's Morant. High arcing shot. Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over. You look at the beast. He's really been playing well.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
The West making some changes. Jokic has checked in for Garnett. And it's Wade in for Morant. Jokic a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. Bruising basketball from Jokic.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
From deep three-point land. Duncan grabs the rebound. The West trails by 3. Jokic with the screen on Kobe. Wade passes to Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Well, that's a high IQ play from such a young player. Wade found his man easily off the screen.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Olajuwon. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Labissiere. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Here's Bryant. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Easy breezy. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Back to Labissiere. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Wade feeling it out a bit. Jokic with the screen on Bryant. Wade passes to Jokic. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Labissiere. And another miss by the East. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. With the teardrop, off on the layup. Trying to end the drought. Antetokounmpo using his speed in transition.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Duncan, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Easy Breezy. He's covered by Leonard. It's hauled in by the East. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Stolen away. Driving to the basket. He throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Elijah. Shat comes in for Leonard. Magic Johnson checked in for Bryant. And Curry subbed in for Labissiere.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And the shot goes in. That's 12 points for Easy Breezy.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
First free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Leonard, he's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. James is checked in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the East. Curry on the wing. Three-pointer. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th assist here tonight. Screen by Duncan. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. Duncan finds Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the pick. LeBron passes to Higgins. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Here's Curry. For the three. A rebound by Higgins. Higgins got his 16th rebound on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Stephen Curry.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Jordan's checked in for the West. He hits the second from the line.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
The East trail by 3. And a deep 3 from Curry. Another miss by Curry.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You know, at his size, it's a little easier for Duncan to read the floor and the defense and see where those openings are.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Johnson kicks to Leonard. Johnson, the pass to Leonard. Outside Curry. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Curry's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. Duncan with a screen on Curry. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Johnson against Jordan. Pass to Curry. And another three from the East.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Leonard kicks to Curry. And it's Abdul-Jabbar atop the key. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 10 points here for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a one-point game. Duncan with a screen on Curry. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron passes to Hagan. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 20.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Leonard. O'Neal sets the screen for Leonard. Goes back up and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Pass to Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Drives to the hoop. It's blocked by Shaq.
Nice timing on that rejection from Shaq, demonstrating why. You got to take him seriously as a defensive player when he's lurking near the bucket inside.
A second chance effort. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Oh, Curry is so dangerous in transition.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. With some changes. Giannis comes in for O'Neal, and Labissiere subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic has checked in for Garbage Man. Arnett comes in for Tim Duncan. Larry Bird's checked in for LeBron. And it's Morant in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another miss by the East.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Here are the East All-Stars. Here's Jordan. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Jokic. And Kareem throws it down.
And that is a gigantic shot from Abdul-Jabbar. This guy does not shy away from the spotlight at all.
Jokic a screen. Here's Morant. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Morant's got his first basket.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Curry from deep three-point land. And they'll get another chance. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Fast break. Here comes the West. And it's Morant missing. Here's Giannis. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Shaq's checked in for Stephen Curry. On the free throw, no good. And so here are the West All-Stars. The lead is 2. No good from Jordan. To take the lead. And it's Bird with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Out to Morant. Jokic sets the screen for Morant. Right side, Jordan. Onto the Kumbo with the steal. Money!
And this is where you see the magic in Irvin Johnson, an incredible performer in the clutch.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over. The West All-Stars making a switch here.
Let's hit it for you. Substitution on the court.
Nine seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Rose attacking. No good. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here's Labissiere. Misses the tray. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
Johnson with it. O'Neal is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Labissiere. Then it's Kareem. And it's Johnson in at the point. To take the lead, Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. Now here's Rose. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
Derrick Rose, shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Rose.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
Johnson, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Good ball movement here by the East. Takes the 13-footer. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. The West leading by 3. Pass to Higgins. Abdul-Jabbar against Jordan. Going inside. It's good. And it's now 22 points for Garbage Man.
Outstanding execution out of the two-man game there. Jordan, such a skilled playmaker, and that's an area of his game that often gets overlooked.
Inside. Antetokounmpo kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Up again. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
LeBron passes to Higgins. It's stolen by Labissiere. Fires the three. The rebound by Higgins.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
The first one falls. And so Jordan nails both of them.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
Johnson's shot is off.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Higgins, the pass to Rose. Right wing, the three. Easy breezy, that's good. Easy breezy's got the lead up to 10 now for the West All-Stars. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic, he's checked in for Garbage Man. Garnett comes in for James. Wade, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's John Morant in for Derrick Rose. O'Neal finds Johnson. We're in overtime if you've just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the West All-Stars.
Jokic with the screen on Johnson. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Here's Johnson, and what a great job he's doing as a playmaker out there.
No doubt about it. And guys, the best players play for their teammates, not for themselves.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Makes it off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not too many defenders are blocking Kareem inside. One, he's too big, he's too powerful, and he's too skilled.
Jokic with the screen on Johnson. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got the lead back up to 10 now for the West All-Stars.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
They get it back. Another shot, and Abdul-Jabbar with the layup.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Wade passes to Garnett. Wade outside. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Jokic rising up.
D-Wade showing you his savvy at work, moving things around and opening up the floor for his teammates.
The East trail by 10. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Jokic.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Morant against Johnson. Garnett with the screen on Abdul-Jabbar. Jokic, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Easy Breezy. Antetokounmpo defending. Pass to Easy Breezy. Garnett, the screen. Here's Easy Breezy. Knocks down the 3 ball. Easy Breezy's got the lead up to 12 now for the West All-Stars. 43 seconds left in the first overtime. Here's Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Garnett, the screen. Morant reaches to Garnett.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the East All-Stars now, trailing by 10.
They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
Here's Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Anthony Davis. Nikola Jokic taking 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That stretches their lead to 8. And the East All-Stars call time here. 7 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, direct your attention to center court for the presentation of the most valuable player.